you doing? Hi guys, it's Coach Kelsey. I'm here with my sister Amber, and we are going to do a little gymnastics class for you today. Make sure you have lots of room wherever you are. If you have a yoga mat or a gymnastics mat, or carpets, or if you have some pillows, we have our pillows that we brought out to the garage. You can grab those. So for class today, we're going to do a little warm-up to get our bodies nice and warm. We're going to do a nice little stretch. And then today we are going to practice our handstands, some handstand drills, and then we'll work on some handstand bridges as well. If you need to grab anything for class, you can go grab it real quick. And then we're going to get started in just 1 second. All right. I got some issue. Also, if you want to play music while you're listening to class, you can. I can't play music because the feed will stop because YouTube is kind of annoying like that. And that happened to me earlier. So no music on our end, but if you'd like to put some music on while we start, you are more than welcome to. So we're going to start with a nice little warm-up. We're going to start with some jumping jacks, just kind of get our bodies moving and our heart rate up. So when you're ready, make sure you got lots of room, and you're going to start with some jumping jacks. We keep hitting hands. And now you're going to do some jumping jacks in a circle. Good. Okay, and now you're going to run in place and you're going to kick your butt. Good. Okay, and now you're going to do some lunges. So you're going to step forward, drop your back knee onto the floor, and then stand back up. You can put your hands on your hips if you'd like. Awesome. All right, and now we're going to do some inchworms. So, excuse me. Feet are going to stay together. Only your hands are moving. You're walking out to a push-up position, and then you're going to walk your hands back in and stand up tall. So, hands walk out, get to a push-up, stand back up, nice and tall, reach up. Good. We're going to do 5 of these. So that was 1. This is 2. That was 3. 4, and last one. Awesome. All right. Because we don't have a lot of room to do crab walks, we're going to do crab reaches. Excuse me. So you're going to push up to a table. Sorry, it's really hard to talk and work out at the same time. Belly up nice and high, and you're going to reach opposite hand to foot and try and tap your toe. Good. That should have been 10. All right. You can stand back up. We're going to do a couple more jumping jacks. Good. Run in place again. Awesome. Okay. Great. All right. If you need to grab a drink, you can grab a drink, and then we're going to start with some stretches. If you need to fix your ponytail, fix your ponytail. We're getting ready to stretch. Hi guys, so YouTube doesn't like me today and it keeps cutting off all of my live videos. So if that keeps happening, I'm just going to keep restarting a new feed so you can just rejoin again. I'm sorry for this. I don't know why it keeps happening to me today. But so we just finished warm-up and we're about to start stretch. So you're going to stand up, make sure you get some room, and we're just going to do some backward arm circles. Good, and then you can go forward. Good, and then you're going to go open and close, or open it across. Good. And then one arm's going to go across. You're going to pull it in towards your chest. Awesome. And other arm across and pull it towards your chest. Great. And then standing in a straddle, keeping your legs straight, you're going to reach over, touch your foot. If you can, try and pull your nose towards your knee. Great. And switch, go the other way. I was straightening my hair this morning, and I could feel the pieces that you cut. They like fell out of shape. And then hands in the middle. Great. All right, and then you can have a seat. We're going to start in our butterfly. So feet together. You're just going to bounce your legs up and down. Careful, don't fall over. So this is my younger sister, Amber. Hi. She's going to be helping me out today. You did cheerleading and dance, you would say? Yeah, or I did dance and gymnastics. So a little different, but sort of the same things. Great. And then you're going to put your nose over to your toes. Good, and then you're going to twist. You're going to try and get your nose onto your knee. And switch, nose onto your other knee. Oh, sorry, if you can hear my dogs barking. Good, and then one more time, nose over to your toes. Great, okay, so now you're going to sit in a pike. Try and sit nice and tall. Put your hands behind you if you need a little extra support. And you're going to flex and point your toes up and down. Try and keep your legs nice and straight. I hope you guys are all doing well and finding things to stay entertained while you're at home. And now you're going to do switching. So one foot is going to be pointed, one's going to be flexed, and then you're going to just switch back and forth between. Good. And then you're going to cross one foot over. You're going to make some circles with your ankle. Good. And then you can pull your knee into your chest. Give your knee a big hug. Awesome. And then you can switch. You're going to make some circles with your other leg.
Oh, I totally messed up.
Oh, it's okay. So just other leg now. Whichever one you haven't done, you're going to make some more circles with it. Sorry, I have the worst allergies right now, guys. So if I keep coughing, I apologize. Great. And then you're going to give your knee a big hug again. Awesome. And then you're going to sit back in your pike, keeping your feet flexed. Arms up. You're going to reach over, try and grab your toes. Do not let your knees bend up, and we're going to hold it for 10 seconds, okay? So reach over, grab your toes, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Arms up. This time we're going to point your toes, and you're going to try and get your nose to touch your knees without them bending up. And again, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Now we're going to do straddle stretch. So like Hudson said, I don't have enough room for both of our legs. One hand in the middle. Other arm goes up to cover your ear, and you're going to reach over, try and grab your foot if you can. I cannot, but Amber can. I think if I really, really forced it, I could. Okay, and then switch. Other hand in the middle. Arm up by your ear. Reach over.
Not this side.
Yeah, sometimes you have one side that's more flexible than the other. All right, and then this time you're going to walk your hands out in the middle. If you can, get your belly on the floor or your nose or your forehead. That's great. And we're going to try and hold it for about 10 seconds. If you want, instead, you can grab both of your toes and then lay flat down. That's cool, too. So whichever one, walk them out or grab your toes. And we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. And now you can roll out your wrists. So hands go together. And then you can do the wave. Good. And then we're going to shake them out. Awesome. All right, you can bring your legs together. You can shake out your legs if you need to. And then we're going to lay on our belly and we're going to do our mermaid or seal stretch. So Amber's going to demonstrate for us today. She's going to be laying on her belly. She's going to have nice straight arms. Her legs are going to be together. We're trying to get our heels together. And if you can look up towards the sky for a little extra stretch. And then you're going to push backwards to your cat stretch. So arms out in front. You're trying to press your armpits to the floor and your bum is up in the air so that you're stretching out your shoulders. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Great. Awesome. All right. And then you're going to lay on your back and you're going to push up to a bridge. No back bends. Bridge only. So laying on your back, you're going to, if you can, try and have straight legs and keep your legs and feet together the whole time. You're going to try and press your armpits towards whichever wall you're looking at. And you're going to see if you can hold your bridge for about 10 seconds. Okay? Go ahead. Awesome. Try and push your armpits forward. And then when you're all set, you can come on down and you're going to do 3 rock and rolls in a tuck position. So giving your knees a hug. You're going to rock back and forth without letting go 3 times. And then you're going to push up to one more bridge and you're going to try and lift up each leg and hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds. So when you lift up your leg, you want your leg to be straight, your toes to be pointed. You're going to hold it, and then you're going to switch without coming down and try the other leg. So one of them might be a little bit harder. That's okay. And then if you're feeling really fancy today, you can try and lift up one leg and one hand. We'll see if Amber can do it. There we go. You don't have to hold it super long. Just make sure that you do the opposite hand as foot so you don't tip all the way over. Okay? Awesome. Great. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do to get us ready for our handstands is we are going to do some handstands against a wall, or again, if you're in your living room on your sofa, or if you shut a door, you can do them against a door as well. So we're going to do 3 handstands where you start with your back against the wall. Hands are going to go on the floor and you're going to walk your feet up as high as you can. If you're using like a chair or like your couch in your living room, that's okay. You're just trying to get your feet higher than your hands so that you can just get upside down a little bit to warm up your shoulders and work on some stability. So we're going to do 3 of these. Each one you're going to try and hold for a little longer. So we're going to do 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So Amber's going to demonstrate them for us today. So you're going to walk up. You're going to make sure that you have nice straight legs and that they're together and that you're squeezing your belly super tight. So that's about 5 seconds. You can come on down and take a break, shake out your hands a little bit. The next one that we're going to do is we're going to hold it for 10 seconds, okay? So this time, if you want to try and walk your hands in a little closer to the wall, you can. But you want to make sure that you don't end up having that big arch in your back when you're against the wall. So if you have a big arch in your back, move your hands out away from the wall, okay? The closer your hands get, the harder it's going to be. But if you have an arch in your back and your belly is sticking out a lot, then that's incorrect, and you want to move your hands away from the wall, okay? So this one, we're going for 10 seconds. If you want to try and move your hands in a little closer, you can. And again, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. I shouldn't be able to see your ears if I was there. So your head is tucked in between your arms. You're squeezing everything super tight, holding. And then after 10 seconds, you can come on down. Great. And then we're going to do one more, and we're going to try and hold it for about 15 seconds, okay? So a little bit longer. If you can get a little bit closer to the wall with your hands, go for it. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's totally fine. Put your hands wherever you need to, okay? So last one, we're going to hold it for about 15 seconds. Go ahead, try your last one. Good. Awesome. So once you get to 15 seconds, you can come on down. Be careful coming down. Great. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do some handstand kick-ups with our back against the wall. So we're going to flip around and do them the other way this time. So you can start in your lunge like you would for just a freestanding handstand. And what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that whatever you're kicking up against is nice and sturdy and is going to be able to catch you. If you don't have something to kick up against, you can have a sibling or a parent catch your feet. If you don't have a wall or like a door to do them against. So we have a wall, we're going to do them against the wall, but then we can show you a partner-assisted one after. So her hands are going to go down, and she's going to kick her feet up to the wall. And again, her legs are together. I shouldn't be able to see her ears. She's squeezing super tight, and she doesn't have a big arch in her back, sticking her belly forward. She's in nice and tight, squeezing everything. So she's in control. Good. And then you can come in down. So again, you're just going to hold it for about 5 seconds. We're going to do 2 more. Each one you're going to try and hold for a little bit longer. So that one was 5. You're going to try one for 10, and then we'll try one for 15. This time we'll show you one that you can do if you don't have a wall, if you have like a parent or a sibling. So you'll just kick up to your handstand, and you're going to catch the back of her legs where her calves are and the front of her legs, and just try and hold her here, and then just help her back down towards the floor. Good. So if you don't have a wall, you can do it like that. And then when you're ready, you're going to kick up to your last handstand, either against the wall or with a partner. And this time we're going to try and hold it for about 15 seconds. Make sure as time goes on, you don't start arching your back and sticking your belly up. The whole time you're staying in nice and tight, okay? Don't hold your breath either. Make sure you keep breathing. So you're going to try and hold it for about 15 seconds or longer than your last handstand. So they're progressively getting harder. And then when you get to 15 seconds, make sure you come on down on your feet. Don't tip over. Beautiful. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to do 5 freestanding handstands. So make sure you have lots of room so that if you were to fall over or fall to the sides, that you wouldn't hit anything. Okay. So make sure you got lots of room. So we're going to start in our lunge. So for our lunge, our front leg is going to be bent. Our back leg is straight. Arms are up, covering our ears. We're squeezing our bellies in super, super tight. And we're going to push off of our front leg and drive our heel up in our back leg to meet with our legs together up in a handstand. You're going to try and hold it as long as you can, and then kick back down, finishing back in your good lunge position, okay? So you're going to try about 5 of them. Amber's going to do some in all. And then after our 5, I have another drill to show you. So you can start in your lunge when you're ready. You're going to try 5 freestanding handstands, trying to get up and hold as long as you can. Be careful if you are going to tip over that you sort of cartwheel to the side, okay? You don't want to flop over.
More?
No, I'll try one.
Give it up for Coach Kelsey.
Woo woo! Ta-da! Great.
Gold medal.
Good. Okay, so after you accumulate 5, so if you're still working, go ahead, keep going, take your time. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. I'm super thirsty. All right, so what you can do is I have 2 little handstand drills that we can practice. So one is against the wall, doing a handstand towards like a forward roll. So if you have some pillows, go grab them. Unless you have like an awesome mat or you feel super comfortable and you don't need them. But I have my 2 pillows. I'm going to put them against the wall. And so for this one, what you're going to do is, having your hands on either side of your pillow, you're going to walk your feet up the wall. So you're looking at the wall. When you're ready, you're going to tuck your chin in towards your belly, and you're going to slightly push yourself off of the wall so that you're doing a forward roll. It's super important that you're tucking your chin so your back is round, so you're rolling down. If you have a parent or a sibling who wants to help you with this, after you walk your feet up the wall, they're just going to grab your hips and sort of help move you forward while you roll. So Amber's going to demonstrate one for us. So her hands are going to go on either side of the pillow. Her head's not touching yet. Her feet go up the wall as high as she feels comfortable, and then she's going to bend her arms slightly, tuck her head, and roll down, okay? That's why we have the pillows there, so it's nice and soft. So you're going to try 3 of those. So that was 1. You're going to try 2 more so that we have 3, making sure that you're tucking your head while you roll. Bend your arms slightly to help lower your head down towards the floor, okay? So go ahead. We're doing 2 more of those so that we have 3 all together. Sure, do another one. Good. If you're doing this off of like your couch, like the end of your couch, the same thing applies. You're just going to bend slightly, tuck your head, and roll down, okay? Great. All right, so that's like a little handstand forward roll drill that you can do. The next one that we're going to do is our handstand to our bridge. So because this is a more advanced group, we all should be able to do that. Make sure you do not have socks on when you do this. And if you're doing it on a carpet, just be super careful that when your feet come down, you might slip. So maybe put your sneakers on if that's allowed, just so that you don't slip right out of your bridge. So we've practiced these in class, but if you have a parent or a friend, I'll also show you how you can assist to go over into your bridge. So you're going to start, make sure you got lots of room. So Amber's going to demonstrate for us. Again, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can just keep on working on your regular handstands, just standing, or you can try your handstand bridge roll drill that I just showed. So for a handstand bridge, she's going to start in her lunge, just like we've been practicing. She's going to kick up to her handstand, and then she's going to go over and land in her bridge. If you can stand up out of your bridge or kick back over, that's totally fine, and you can do that. If you can't, you can just lay on your back to come on down. So Amber's going to kick up to her handstand. I'm going to help grab her legs, and then my hand's going to go onto her hips as I help her go over to her bridge, okay? So if you're assisting somebody, you want to grab their legs and then move your hands down to their hips as they go over. If you're all set and you can do it by yourself, just be careful that you're not slipping once you go over. Like I said, if you're on carpet, maybe put your shoes on. Definitely don't do this on the hardwood floor because that would hurt a lot. But maybe try 3 or 5 of these. So Amber's going to do 2 more for us just so you can see. And then you can feel free to practice as you go. If you want, you could come down to your bridge with just one leg up, or you could come down onto both legs. Either way is fine. If you can kick over or you are working on standing back up after, you can do that as well. Just make sure that you have something soft underneath you, okay? Super important. Oops. Make sure that you have a big enough kick and it's aggressive enough that you have enough momentum to get over. Great. Awesome. She's going to do 1 more for us, and then you can feel free to practice as many as you would like. And make sure you ask for help if you need it, okay? There you go. Awesome. So those are some handstand things that you can practice at home. 1 more handstand thing you can practice against the wall is some handstand shoulder taps, or handstands, and just practice shifting your weight just to get some good practice in for handstand walks, which eventually we will work on and when we get back in the gym. So the best way to do these is with your back against the wall. Can you do these?
Kick up that way.
Yeah, and then tap.
Sure.
Okay. So your back is going to be against the wall. Hands go down. You'll walk your feet up. You don't have to be all the way up for this to be effective. Just as high as you feel comfortable. And if this is good for you, you're just going to try and just shift your weight back and forth a little bit. You don't have to don't pick your hands up all the way yet. Just like a little baby pick up with your hands. Yeah. So just practicing shifting your weight side to side. If that's okay, then you can try and tap your actual shoulder. You can go across if you want, but tapping the same hand and shoulder is probably easiest. And just make sure that you're trying not to twist too much while you're doing this, okay? So you can practice those. Just be careful if you feel like you're going to fall, kick down before your arms give out and you actually collapse onto the floor. And then the last thing that we're going to do just to finish up is you can do your sit-ups and your shoulder taps and your plank. So if you have somebody to do your sit-ups with, you can have them hold your feet for you. You can do between 10 and 20 sit-ups. And then if you want, so you can put your feet under like a couch or something while you do them. Or if you have somebody, they can hold your feet for you. Sit-ups. Sit down. And
that side.
Oh, no. So I'm going to hold her feet, and she's going to do her sit-ups. So she can swing her arms. They can go across her chest or behind her head. But the goal would be to do around 10 to 20. You can do them in 2 sets if you want. So she's just going to show just different ways you can hold your arms. And then she can do it behind her head as well. Perfect. And then the last one, that you can do, if you're by yourself, you can be in a plank and you can tap your opposite shoulder. Or if you have a buddy that you can do them with, you can do opposite hand high fives. So you're going to be in your push-up position, squeezing super tight, making sure that you don't rock side to side when you do this. But if you have somebody, you can do high fives like this. Or if you're by yourself, you could just do opposite hand taps. And again, you're going to try and do between 10 and 20. And if you can, try and get 2 sets in, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope everybody's staying safe and occupied during this quarantine. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, yeah, it took people.